Oh, look at this. The meat price is up again by 8%.
Maybe we ought to turn vegetarian. It'd be cheaper and healthier.
Oh, well, I ain't saying that, because it ain't natural. Man was put on this earth to eat meat.
Who says so?
Who says so? The Bible says so, dumbbell.
When does it say that?
Oh, come on, will you? I mean, look it up. Jeez, all of them old Bible people. They was always eating meat. As soon as they found out eating apples was wrong. That's true on special occasions. Goats and lambs. Who the hell ever heard of sacrificing a head of lettuce?
Hi, Cassie. Hi, Larry. I'm coming from a plant-based diet, the carnivore.
I looked up the definition of a warrior.
I'm struggling,
It simply read, a brave fighter.
but I'll get through it.
It's day 20 of our beef, butter, bacon, and egg July Walking Weight Loss Challenge. Carnivore, Ketovore, and Keto cousins coming together to support and love each other to better health. This is the Proper Human Diet grassroots movement and is gaining momentum and strength. No matter where you are on your carnivore quest, you can inspire family, friends, and coworkers with your journey. And if you've slipped up, that's okay. Cook up a steak and keep fighting, because that's what a warrior does.
No sugar, no carbs, no cheating.
I'm a big fan of clean keto. I think clean keto is a very healthy way to eat for a lot of people. But like Dave said, and really everybody here, those keto treats, like the keto tortillas, I just don't, those things taste so good. And the way I feel afterwards, I just don't believe the label. I think there's more in there than they're telling us. They are freaking excellent. You know what I mean?
It
So
tastes like real tacos or real
they do.
tortillas.
Absolutely. So,
I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys brought that up, and if y'all don't stop talking about tacos and fajitas, I swear we're gonna fight tonight on the screen in front of all these people.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the morning meeting. Thank goodness it's Friday. 30 days into World Carnivore Month. And guess what? We're about to get hit by another huge, major storm here in South Carolina. And it's going to be brutal. Yeah, I've been getting stuff ready. And more than likely, Cassie will not be going to work on Saturday and Sunday. So we shall see. Hopefully, it's just going to be snow, which is cool. I'll take snow all day over ice. So anyway, you can kind of see what's on the forefront of my mind is the storm. But welcome, you guys. If you're new here, we get together Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 11:55 a.m. Talk about our low carb journeys. Grab each other's hand and pull each other up. Because it's simple, but it's not easy. Giving up sugar and carbs, especially the carbs. For me, I miss those carbs at times. But this live stream is all about the chat. Get in the chat, start talking to folks, ask questions. And I usually get to every single comments. Usually. Well, maybe half the time. I try anyway. But let me take this banner down. If you guys didn't see my video yesterday, announcing the results of my CT scan, everything's good. And, I received the test results first, which, I'm no doctor. I'm checking them out and it looked good. It's like, know this, know that, and from the layman's point of view, it looked pretty good. Then I got the message from my doctor and she said there was no cancer. So very happy about that. And thank you. I said it in the video and I'll say it here again. Thank you for all the prayers and thoughts. I really appreciate them. No one wants to get cancer, right? And I've had a lot of family members over the years, and including Cassie, we had to deal with cancer and it's no fun. So anyway, yesterday was a chuck roast day for me. That's all I ate all day, and I still have some more too. So yeah, what are you guys eating today? Let me know. And I put on the thumbnail today of today's meeting a picture of a guy, standing on a scale. I'm looking for a new scale. So if you guys have any recommendations on a quality scale that goes over 300 pounds, that'd be really cool. If you throw that in the chat. I don't know if you could put a link, like if you knew which one you got from Amazon or something. I don't know if you can put a link in the live chat. I don't know if YouTube allows that. But anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, I'm still dealing with that dry throat. This Wixella is really drying my throat out. But man, it's so annoying. Oh, excuse me. There we go. I got it. Oh, yeah. And last night I started getting a sore throat, right? I started tripping out. I'm like, it came on quick. And I told Cassie, I said, when they did the CT scan, they never asked me, I had to leave my wallet and keys and everything, on a table, but they never asked me about my dentures. And I do have metal in my bottom dentures, and because it's a partial. And I'm like, man, I wonder if that metal in my mouth, caused me to have this sore throat, with the radiation. And I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I have fillings, and the few teeth I have left, I have a couple fillings, and they didn't ask me about that. So the sore throat's gone. I was tripping out a little bit though. I was like, man, because you're not supposed to have any metal on you, right, during one of those tests. But my head didn't go in the machine. And I remember when my dad had his radiation treatments for his throat cancer, they had to pull all his teeth that had fillings in them. So I remember he was so upset about that because he went through a lot to take care of his teeth. He had periodontal disease. They peeled back his gums and scraped. I mean, he went through a lot to keep his teeth into his 70s, late 60s. He passed when he was 69. But I remember how upset he was when they pulled his teeth, and yeah, but he died about 6 months later. So, he was worried about quality of life. And anyway, let's jump in the chat. I was worried for nothing about the sore throat. I was like, man, they didn't even ask me if I had dentures or metal in my mouth. Not a big deal. Anyway, sorry, I'm babbling here. I'm a little flustered. I wasn't expecting the storm to come in, and whoever expects it, right? We're supposed to get like 7 to 12 inches of snow, which is pretty crazy. Anyway, let's jump in the chat. That's what the morning meeting's all about. And say hi to everybody. Fast Street Glider. Hey, Lair, what's up, man? Great to see you. I'm early. I'll be back unless something happens. All right. That was at 9:44 a.m. Wow. And Sarah at 11:30. I'm early too. Say hello, Carnivore Quest warriors. I'll be back hopefully before the end. All right, Sarah. And Sarah says, smash the like button. Yeah, let's say that early, right, Sarah? Everybody spam the like button. It really helps live streams out, So very cool. Back glider, Street Glider says smashed. Joyce, how you doing? Good morning, Larry. I've been off my game for about 3 or 4 months now, wanting to get back to my ketovore lifestyle. Coming back to your channel to get motivated. Well, welcome back, Joyce. You're always welcome here, and you're in the right place if you've been struggling. If you need to not feel alone and look at somebody on YouTube who's not perfect and is doing his level best to get back to better health. So glad you've returned, Joyce. And yeah, 3 or 4 months, you could do some damage, right? I'm sure you're not feeling the best, but you will soon. Very cool. Oh, and Joyce, a $5 super sticker. Well, thanks, Joyce. You come back and hit me with that. Awesome. Thank you for that support, Joyce. Very cool. Terry P, good morning from Newfoundland. Got started early on my lion for February. Ooh, early bird gets the worm. Very cool, Terry. Yeah, good luck with lion. It's a challenge, Terry. I know you can do it, though. You can do it. Bryce Biscuit, good morning. Hey, Bryce Biscuit, good to see you. Mary, hey, Larry and all. Normally, I'd be making some food to eat while watching. I decided to give a fast worth a run. Oh, very cool. Yeah, fasting February is coming up. I still got to come out with just a little schedule for my fasting. I'll be putting a video out about it either tomorrow or on the 1st, and we'll see. We'll see when I get it out. Fasting. The last time Cassie and I did fasting February, I mean, not a lot. It did. I don't know. Not a lot. Not a lot of people like to fast, so it's not real popular content. But like we always say here, we do it our way, and we really don't care. You know, we really don't go with what's trendy. We go with what's going on in our life. So very cool, Mary. Because my belly thinks it's hungry, but I am going to deny it of what it wants today. Hopefully, I'll last through Sunday. I just feel a great is needed right now. Great reset. I think that's probably what you meant, Mary. Cool. Yeah, I'm ready for some fasting myself after pretty much, I was mistake free so far for January, other than the cheese I had. But yeah, I'm ready too. Good morning from Minnesota. The other Mary. What's up, Mary? We are actually above zero today. Hey, congratulations. Cowgirl, good morning, Warriors. Let's do this. Hey, Cowgirl, always good to see you. There he is, Alfie boy. We were talking about you in the last meeting. Hey, gang, since preparing all those burgers, I've been addicted to grilling them, smoking some chicken soon for dinner tonight. Awesome, Alfie boy. Yep. Sarah was asking about you yesterday. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Say hi to your mom. Swan, good morning, everyone. Thanks for the update on your lungs. You're on track to all kinds of healing. Thanks, Swan. Yeah, I was pretty jazzed about those results. I mentioned it in the video. Every time we have a concern in our family, whether it be my grandma, Cassie's mom, Cassie, my mom, my dad, whenever we had a scan like that, it always came back with cancer. So it was nice to, get some good news. Thank goodness it's Friday. Glad to have a fabulous weekend, all. Glad to be here. Have a fabulous weekend, all. Right on, Wendy-O. We're going to have a snowy weekend. Frank, what's up, man? I'm listening while eating breakfast, Mediterranean omelet. No veggies, just some meat and feta and cheddar cheese. Nice, Frank. Cassie would love that breakfast. Jessica, good morning, young lady. Great to see you. Awesome. Aaron, man, what's up? Good morning, fellow Questers. What's up, man? Officially gained 2 pounds in January, so frustrated with myself. Yeah. I mean, that could be expected, right, Frank? I mean, you had a few mistakes, throughout the month. That's the thing with carnivore, you gotta be consistently good and for the weight to really come off, So I have my follow-up doctor's appointment with my primary physician at the end of the first, I think it's on the 6th or the 7th of February. And I really want to talk to him about Wellbutrin. I am going to talk to him, ask him about that. And also, how much of an impact, because I never really discussed it with him, those steroids had on me, and as far as weight gain. But because I think I should be down a little more than I am right now. I'm down for the month, but I don't know exactly how much. But Mr. Chin should be a little smaller, I think. So I'm definitely going to ask him about those steroids. John, together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. One day at a time, John, right? Very cool. Good old Archie. Love him. Yeah, they don't make TV shows like that anymore, do they, Terry? Lulu. Hey, Lulu. So excited to make the meeting this morning. Hello, everyone. Long-time subscriber right here. It's really good to see you, Lulu Bug. Very cool. One of our winners of our element giveaway. I'll never forget that, Lulu. Keith and Tiffany, all good. Good morning. We're having fried bologna with scrambled eggs. One of Cassie's favorite things is fried bologna. It's got to be a good quality, like thick bologna. She loves it. Very cool, guys. Yeah, she won't, you can do what you want, but Cassie wouldn't get some Oscar Mayer and fry it up. She gets some from like a deli or a butcher shop. It's got to be super thick. It's not bad. I can eat it. I wouldn't prepare it for myself, but she definitely would. You guys enjoy it though. MPEP. What's up, MPEP? What's up? What's up? All right, you back? All right, Fast Street Glider. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. I love that old song. Yeah, one of my favorites is Victory in Jesus. Victory in Jesus. I love that song. Especially like if church is singing it and there's maybe just one piano, maybe even not a piano, just everybody singing. It's pretty awesome. Kel, hey Kel, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, see, I got my winter clothes on here. We still had ice on our front steps, and I was out there chopping away at them with a shovel. It's like the other night I tried, and man, I just could not get it up. And I put a little salt, and I got the rest of it today. Kind of get it off there before the snow hits again. That's why I'm all bundled up. It's cold out. It's like 27 degrees, which is cold for South Carolina. Always good to see you, Kel. Mary, fighting emotional cravings today since I found out my best friend for 60 years is in hospice. Please say a prayer for him. I will, Mary. Let me get a picture of that, just so I remember, and I will for sure. God knows his name. Yeah. So sorry to hear that, Mary. Definitely be firing up a prayer for you. Terza, hey, Carnivore Quest family. What's up, T? Great to see you. As always. Michelle, hi, y'all. Got a good report from my heart doc yesterday. He was pleased with my weight loss, too. Nice, Michelle. Very cool. Did you tell him how you lost it? Jessica, Leviticus 1:9. Then the priest will burn the entire sacrifice on the altar as a burnt offering. It is a special gift, a pleasing aroma to the Lord. Yeah, you and Alfie are talking about charring up some meat there, I saw. Hey, man. Praying for you and your friend Mary. Yeah, T. There's Lance. What's up, man? Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. What's up? Yeah, I want to apologize, you guys. I didn't get to any of the comments in yesterday's video, and I haven't even gotten a chance to read them all. Lance, seeing your name because I saw yours, Lance. But I was just super busy yesterday. But I'll get to all the comments today. I don't have much to do other than kind of come up with my fasting schedule for February. It's kind of a chill day for me. I do have some honeydews around the house. But other than that, Aaron, make French onion meatball, just a little onion, otherwise carnivore. What makes it French onion? Just makes it sound better? Because it does. It sounds good, Aaron. Fat meat lady. Hey, I got it live. Yay. Well, glad you made it. Very cool. Fat meat lady. Now that name, I just get a giggle at that name. That's funny. You're not gonna be fat, right? Or I don't know. Maybe you already lost a bunch of weight and you're not fat anymore. I know I'm fat. No YouTube scrubs links. Oh, okay. I know they did on shorts, on lives too, huh? Brutal. Brutal. Coffee man, great to see you. Ground beef meatballs for breakfast, ribeye steak. I stocked up for on $10 a pound. Cha-ching. You scored, coffee man. That's a good price. Nice. Only you or Ahmad can put links in the chat. Okay, Kel. Learn something new every day. Appreciate that. I'll just make everyone here a moderator. That would take forever. I don't even know how to do that. Here we go. Turns out I purchased the Renpo scale that is linked on Homestead How. Very reasonable price and goes up to 400 pounds. Okay. Awesome. I appreciate that, T. I'm going to look into that. Because the one we had, even when we first bought it, I couldn't stand it because I couldn't stand on the scale and take video of the reading because the LED, it just wouldn't show up on the phone. So I'd have to get on the scale and then like have little Larry get down on the floor with the camera right above it. It was such a pain in the butt. Right when we bought that scale, it irritated the heck out of me. And then, and then to find out it was so, out of whack after, we have that scale? 3.5, 4 years. Yeah, it was dropped a few times, and I could see why it was off. Just get a hospital balance scale, like at the doctor. The electric ones are not completely accurate. Yeah, wouldn't those be expensive? You mean like the old style ones? MPEP Ground Beef Chief has a scale that weighs him, and he's over 450 pounds. Yeah, the one we had that I tossed, it was rated up to 500 pounds. But my training partners are sick. Oh, that's a bummer, Sharice. Hope they feel better soon. You still going to get some exercise in by yourself, or are you just going to chill here in the morning meeting? Joy, I use the scale for years. It tracks on your phone and goes up to 400 pounds. Only at less than $25. You can't beat it. Awesome, Joy. Did you already say the name of it? Yeah, I was going to look on Amazon, but I figured, I get some input from you guys first before I, start shopping around. I've learned over the course of our journey here on YouTube, trust your audience. Most of you. Yeah, always so many good suggestions, ideas. It's amazing how much we've learned from you guys. Good morning, Larry. Watching you from Southern California on my way to an appointment. Awesome. Yeah, enjoy that nice weather. EH, where are you at in California? You might have told me before. I know Pamela's in Bellflower, and I know a few people where they're at. I think I've asked you before, EH. Michelle, not looking forward to tomorrow. Snow, Larry. Please keep the lousy stuff up by you. No pushing it down to Georgia. Yeah, my only concern with the big storm is they say there might be some high winds, 30 to 40 miles an hour. And those of you who have seen our yard, we are surrounded by gigantic trees. Beautiful in the summertime. We have so much privacy here. But man, when Hurricane Helene hit, we had a ton of trees fall. And that's what I worry about. That's what I was worried about with the ice storm. Just the weight of the ice, you know what I mean? And now I just don't want any trees falling on the house. Even if they fall in the yard, I have it taken care of. But don't fall in the house. We're in constant prayer over that, So during Helene, a tree hit our house, but just the corner of it. So Tammy with an eye. What's up, Tammy? Good morning. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Patricia, missed yesterday's meeting, but watched the replay. Thank goodness your doctor report is so good. God is good all the time. My sister is in the Outer Banks. Prayers. Stay safe. Thanks, Patricia. There's another Californian right there. Appreciate that, Patricia. Very cool. Sweet and Salty. Hello, all new here. Hey, Sweet and Salty. We don't have new people stop by very often, so it's very cool to see you. YouTube pushing it out a little bit. Hey, you guys, hit that like button. Sweet and Salty might have saw the stream because you guys hit the like button. Very cool. Well, welcome. We do this 5 days a week, Sweet and Salty. If you need any encouragement, I find that this meeting just gets my head right for the day, and it does a lot of good keeping me on track. So welcome. Let's see here. Cherise, my training partners are sick today, so I can join the meeting in between sets. I'm so glad you're doing well, Larry. I'm also glad you're going to get your heart checked. Yes. Yep, that's echocardiogram. And I need to message my doctor in my chart. Cassie said I can do that because he wanted me to do fasting labs, but he never ordered them. I just did those general labs while I was there. And so I'd like to get those before, my appointment with him. So, because, they have a lab right where his office is. It's down the hallway. So, anyway. Joy, my husband travels. We just left Ohio where the last storm was. 10 inches of snow and below 0 temps. Brr. Yeah, Joy. Now we're in North Carolina where the next storm is coming. Woo! Oh, yeah, the Carolinas are going to get hit. 3 or 4 days, you can do some damage. Yeah, not just 3 or 4 months, right, Aaron? That's a fact. But 3 or 4 months, man, you turn into this guy. The apocalypse of your diet. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Good morning. Hello, Larry and fellow Carnivore Warriors, or Carnivore Quest Warriors. I dig that. Striving to be the best. Good to see you, Jeff. I'm literally in Walmart and the food noise is screaming at me. It's coming from all directions, right, Cindy? Yeah, just head to that meat section. Grab some eggs. I'm literally in Walmart. Well, hey, yeah, you're at the morning meeting. Thank goodness for technology, right? You're in the morning meeting when you're in the devil's den. Hey, Jennifer, morning, sunshines. Hope you're staying warm and safe wherever you are. You too, Jen. Good to see you a couple times in a row here. That's cool. Very awesome. Brad, what's up? Good morning. Glad your test came back good. I had a checkup yesterday. They want me to see a neurologist. They said I have signs of early onset Parkinson's disease. Really? Is that your your primary doctor, Brad? Well, keep us updated on that. Hope not. And definitely hope you get some good news there. How old are you, Brad? If you're still here, I know sometimes people pop in and just wondering if you don't mind telling us. John, on the lion diet. It gets easier as you go eat nothing but red meat, eggs, liver, butter. I've been doing this for 10 months now. Really, John? Nice. You're doing freedom lion diet long term. Good for you, man. Karen, we've started fasting on the weekends. Awesome, Karen. So good for you. And I was thinking about that, like just how I'm going to plan out, my fast for February. And if people are going to do, because I'm going to attempt to do like every fast you can think of, just for the fun of it. Sometimes I do stuff like that here on Carnivore Quest. But I was thinking people have a harder time fasting on the weekends because there's a little more downtime on weekends. And so I still got to figure that out. Me too. It's easier to fast when you're busy. And then, sardine fast. I don't know what to expect. Oh, and the dry fast. I'm going to do a dry fast. Actually, today, I got a few honey dews to do, and I am going to be looking up some content to, get an idea of, exactly what a dry fast entails, how long you should do it, and then make my plan from there. But dry fasting, I think, is going to be a challenge because I like to drink water when I fast. So, but I've heard that dry fasting is powerful, that you could lose some serious weight. But so, and it's good for you in small little spurts. Uh, hey, Valerie, how are you today? Good morning, everyone in this chat. I just want to let you know that I watch this every day. Still just pretty quiet. I do have one thing I'd like to say, Larry, if you don't mind me saying this. All right, Valerie, we'll fire it up. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Absolutely. See if you. I don't see where you added to that. Maybe it's down further. Shellbell, good morning, warriors. I broke my fast at 72 hours with bacon and eggs. 72 hours, nothing to shake a stick at. Shellbell, nice. Good job. Good for you, girl. I bet you those bacon and eggs tasted so good. Best you ever had, right? Jessica, I'm on a steroid pack now. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to do a week of OMAD, then a week of alternate day fasting, then do a sardine fast for 72 hours. I'm making a schedule and going to document everything. Well, very cool, Jessica. Are you thinking about starting a YouTube channel? I'd love to see that, Jessica. That'd be really cool. I don't think you have one, do you? I mean, as far as like you've been putting out content, gosh, I'd feel like an idiot if you do, because I didn't realize that. And you're one of my favorite lights of the world, Jess. Way to go, Shellbell. I bet you feel amazing, right? And like I said, the bacon and eggs tasted good. I'm gonna go back up to where are you? Valerie. Yeah, Valerie, I didn't see what you wanted to add. Larry, if you don't mind me saying this. I was looking forward to what you had to say, Valerie. Lance, forecast starting tomorrow is close to freezing mark because I ended my rolling fast early with temp drops. I'm planning on a 7-day fast starting after tonight's fatty meal. Another fast. Lance, you're just killing the fast. The man. It does get easier. It's like working out, right? Working those muscles, that fasting muscle. Mary, remember everyone, sugar and carbs actually feeds cancer. Stay away from it. Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. And I actually talked to Cassie about that yesterday. It's funny you mentioned that, Mary. Hey, Cindy. What is Cindy Nixon? Hi from Southwest Virginia. I'm 29 days nicotine free, and the food is calling me, and I don't want to eat anymore. I've been doing this for 5 years. 29 days nicotine free. Wow. So much respect for you, Cindy. Appreciate you sharing that. Good job. Yeah, I bet you the food is calling. I'm really concerned about that. Not really about eating bad food, but just like overdoing those suckers I got. Oh, they're way over there. You guys know those Zolly Pops I got, the zero sugar, the 13 sugar alcohols or whatever, zero net carbs. Oh, here you are, Valerie. Post my last because it was too long. Anyway, I just feel that when you say this is a brutal meat diet, that you're going to believe that. And I think it should be something more positive. I've had a few people tell me that, Valerie. Um, you just got to, I'm just kind of being, you just got to recognize my sense of humor. You know, that's all. It's just, that's my sense of humor. You know, it's like, this diet is brutal. This is brutal, man. And that's how I felt at the end of December. I felt like such a failure. And, I get what you're saying, though. Words have power, right? But I promise you, I'm just saying, I love the carnivore diet. I wouldn't keep trying to get it right, if I truly didn't believe it was the best thing for me. And I definitely wouldn't try and convince people to do it if I didn't think it would benefit them. So I really appreciate your input there, Valerie. But just know that I'm half kidding, or mostly kidding when I say the brutal diet. I've had a lot of people say exactly what you just said, so I appreciate it, Valerie. Very cool. Uh, uh, I've lost 6 pounds this month. At least it's no gain. That's a lot of weight, Shellbell. 6 pounds, especially when you're at the tail end of your journey, right? Yeah, I mean, the last time I got on the lung doctor scale, they didn't weigh me when I did my CT scan, but when I had my appointment with her, the consultation, I had lost almost 6 pounds from my first doctor's appointment, which was only a week and a half, I think, apart, something like that. It was like 5.8 pounds I had lost. So that's where I knew, or that's where the last I've known where I was at. So great, congrats, Shelbo. Brad's Biscuit, I was on Wellbutrin for over a decade. Good luck with it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a serious conversation with him about it. Brad's Biscuit. When I get off nicotine, I get super depressed. I really do. And of course, I don't know. Is it like open up scripture, read, lean on him? Or I was talking to my mother-in-law about this very thing because um, this is Cassie's dad's wife. She's like a mother to me. I call her Mama Marty. She was telling me that her daughters were able to they're both nurses, and they both took Wellbutrin to quit nicotine. And she said, Larry, if it's a tool you can use, why not? Because she knows what I go through, when I give it up. And so I'm gonna have a serious discussion with my doctor about it. But yeah, I appreciate that, Bryce Biscuit. Uh, Goodness, I'm having issues today. The scale goes up to 500 pounds. Yeah, I saw that previous one. It really didn't make sense. Reese. Do you know? Do you know the name of the scale? Larry got you on the big screen. You're looking good. Hey, thanks, Shellbell. It's probably because I'm wearing black. I got the camera right in front of me, so I can't see Mr. Chin. How's Mr. Chin looking? Thanks, Shellbell. It's just with all you guys, this meeting, how can I fail, right? I'm not gonna fail. Got God, I got you guys. Miss you Poo, good afternoon, warriors. Miss you Poo. 8 out of 10 times your name makes me giggle. Jay, Joanne, good morning, Larry, and everyone else here from Port Alberni. I always mess that up. Port Alberni, British Columbia, Canada. Great to see you, Joanne. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, I've been to Canada a few times, but just across the border in Seattle. Me and my mom went up there. We went up there for a week, and we crossed the border, and so I didn't see much of it, But I can say I've been to Canada. Members Live coming up. Yes, I promise, Aaron. For sure. Especially since I messed up last time. Remember, I sent the wrong link out. You're all ready to jump on. But tomorrow I will be sending out the link because it's Saturday for the members to join me here on the morning meeting. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do a members only. But now with the storm, guys, if something happens and we lose our internet or power, I was amazed we didn't lose our power last storm because we're in a pretty vulnerable area, but we just didn't get any ice. But with a possibility of a foot of snow, there's a good chance we will lose power. If we do, I will definitely put out a community post on my phone and let you guys know the meeting is canceled. So it shouldn't be tomorrow though, because the storms really it's going to get bad like later in the afternoon. But you never know, right? You guys know. Big Bick, greetings from Oklahoma. Praise the Lord for your awesome test results you got yesterday. Amen. Yeah, I was definitely praising him and thanking him when I got that. I was very happy, and he definitely answered the prayers. You know, it's in his will. Whatever his will is, I'm good with. Whatever's going to happen is his will. Valerie, I can't wait till Larry says that he's going to do for the good asking. This is really going to be good for the month of February. Can't wait till Larry says what he's going to do for the fasting. Yeah, I think that's what you meant, Valerie. And yeah, I'm going to do, well, let's see. We'll definitely do maybe a couple water fasts. And I always intermittent fast automatically, usually, but maybe cut out cream in the morning. So I make that, intermittent fasting a little longer. We got a dry fast, sardine fast, fat fast. Seems like there's somebody said, "Oh, you can do an egg fast too." Really, you can do anything, right? Like a bacon fast. Yeah, I got to come up with a little schedule. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, except the sardine fast. Faust Fuels, what's up? Good morning. Great to see you. Great to see you. Flavors of French onion soup. Okay. You put one of those little packets in it or anything? Mishy Poo. I have a Renpo. It has an app too. I've had it for years. Renpo. Let me take a photo of that. Is that the same one Terza mentioned? I should have got. Cool. Misty. Hey, Misty. Good morning from just outside of Monroe, Louisiana. So thankful to have power and internet. So many of those around me are still without power, asking for prayers for all those affected by the storm. You got it, Misty. Prayer requests always are always accepted here at the morning meeting. Boom, I got it. Hey, Run on Ribeye, what's up? Good morning, everyone. I think another walking challenge for February would be a good alternative to a fasting challenge. You need to get moving to keep up with your lungs. I totally agree, Run on Ribeye, and I'm thinking March. I'm gonna get out. It's just too cold out there, my friend. Where are you, Run on Ribeye? Are you in Washington? Yeah, you just don't know how cold it is here. Oh, but yeah, I know you're coming from a place of love there, Run on Ribeye. I appreciate that. I use this scale. It's wide, talks, and goes up to 700 pounds. Bam. Well, what's the name of that one, Jim? Too many challenges lately. Trucking Views, what's up? Morning. That's how my dad used to say good morning. Morning. I ended up eating 2 of my wife's cookies. Then about an hour later, I sharded in the pants. More motivated than ever now to stay on the wagon. It's not worth it, is it, trucking? Not worth it. That literal, what, 30 seconds of pleasure for your taste buds just isn't worth it. You're talking to the guy who knows better than anybody. It's just not worth it. Michelle, my house is in the woods. I can relate, Larry. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love our trees. But man, I really get into prayer and I really stress on being asleep in the middle of the night and having a tree come down. I worry about little Larry's safety. The last storm, not this one, but the one before, we actually took a bunch of our, at the time we had 5 cars. We have 4 now, but we parked most of them. We kept one at the house down at a local church, which is just around the corner, and they got a huge parking lot and no trees because I really thought the trees were coming down. Yeah. Oh, Michelle, no trees falling. Big here in Oklahoma, we're fixing to get hit again with Arctic air and the chance of freezing rain. Yeah, I just watched I forget the guy's name. I watch on YouTube. He's got a great weather forecast, and man, I'd love to plug that guy. He's got a great channel. Yeah, it's gonna be cold, big. Sweet and salty. Thanks. Good to know. I'm in Nashville, still covered with ice. Yeah, man. And then we're gonna get hit again. Unbelievable. Am I that far behind in the comments? Sweet and salty. See, I usually get to every comment sweet and salty, so I fall a little behind. And then I'll catch up. Lose. Hey, Larry, I'm late. I just wanted to say praise God for your results. Thanks, Luz. Really appreciate that. Mary, here in southern Minnesota, we are remarkably free of snow. Fields are mostly black. Any snow we get melts with sun power. Unusual for this time of year. Unusual weather everywhere, right? I heard like 100 temperature records are going to be broken in Florida and the Carolinas over the next week. It's crazy. Gonna try and go no cheese and no soda in February. I know you can do it, Aaron. Those diet sodas, you got that. You just gotta not buy cheese. Coffee man, I'm on board with the walking challenge. I think that would be a good start to producing some long-term healthy habits, and being active is the other side of health to nutrition. It's very important. Coffee man, that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned on my journey here on Carnivore Quest is how important it is to move. And that conversation I had with my lung doctor really opened my eyes. When I was working at BMW, I was walking 10 miles a day, feeling great. And then the pandemic happened. They got rid of my departments. Then we started the channel, and I messed up. I gained a bunch of weight. I was around the weight I am now, and I could still get around. I mean, I said back then, if I gain any more weight, I'll have to use a cart, like a motorized cart to get around Walmart. But my breathing wasn't as bad. I would just get tired. And then fast forward 4 years, and I lost the weight, feeling great. But then I regained it. But I have been sedentary compared to when I worked at BMW. So my lungs got a lot weaker. And man, what a difference. I'm the same weight, but my breathing is 10 times worse. And that's why I was worried about cancer. But no, she said, no, it's because your lungs were in shape the first time you gained the weight. She says, now your lungs are not in shape at all, and you got to get moving. So, you guys mentioned the walking challenge would be great. Was that run on ribeye? I totally agree, and I wish it was warmer out. I really do. Yeah, diet soda. I knew Aaron. North Storm Tom, what's up? I'm a longtime subscriber from Michigan. You have encouraged me with your videos, so let me encourage you today. You and Cassie both have my best wishes and appreciation. Tom, thank you very much. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Very cool. Jennifer had to do breakfast on the go this morning, so I did 3 sausage patties from McDonald's. Not perfect, but still meat, and they're delicious. I love McDonald's sausage patties, stormy weather. Oh, I love them, Jennifer. Yeah, you could do a lot worse, right? Coffee man, I think challenges that produce long-term habits are going to be more effective than just short-term challenges. What happens after you're done with the challenges for the month? Yeah, that's a good point. Well, one thing that'll happen is I'll know what doing a sardine fast is like. Yeah, and a dry fast. I'm really interested on that dry fast. Shelba, I'll pass on the dry fast, right? Yeah, I know you can't do them very long. Like I said, I'm gonna look up, do a little YouTube research. You know, John, I actually don't like putting labels on things. Makes it confusing. I'll eat sardines, but now they're calling that the dolphin diet. I have not heard that, dude. That is so cool. I don't know. I look at what my body needs and eat appropriately, John. Oh man, that's funny. The dolphin diet. I gotta put that on the thumbnail, right? Doing the dolphin diet. That sounds ridiculous. Oh man. Thanks for that laugh, John. You're awesome. Oh, Michelle, this is so bad. But while at Sam's Club, I was the food police. There I was with my fish and meats, and others had snacks out the yeah, and they were on snowstorm. They were on the snowstorm diet, I believe. Yeah, yeah. I remember Cassie and I being on track, Michelle, and we'd be in the store. I mean, this is when we were rock solid, feeling our best, and just look at we would what would Cassie call it? Not people watch, cart watch, like cart watching. What everybody had in their carts, and it was yeah, it was pretty sad, right? But our carts have looked the same, throughout our life. Yeah. RG, there are some success stories of Carnivore helping to reverse Parkinson's. Best of luck. Yeah, if it turns out he has it. Yeah. Oh, Lulu Bug. Here we go. Let's get some info here. I did a dry fast for 5 days. Had to break for electrolytes and water. Little sips for 4 hours only. After 3 days, then went back to dry fast. My body flushed a lot of it I was holding on to. Wow, I don't know if I've ever heard anyone do it for that long. Lulu Bug, amazing. Had to break for electrolytes and water. Little sips for 4 hours only. Okay. Interesting, Lulu. Thank you for sharing that. Very cool. Jiffy, hello, Larry and Carnivore Quest family. Been outside prepping for the next storm in Georgia mountains. I have been dreaming of chipping ice in my sleep. Brutal. Oh, man. Yeah, stay safe out there. RG, I live in Maine. It's currently 9 degrees. Whew. Good morning, all. Just shared a ribeye with my 18-year-old son. I don't usually share, but you love him, right, Joyce? You love your boy. What a good mama. Larry, what does door dashing look like when a storm is on the way? They just cancel. You can't work, basically. Like during the ice storm we just had a few days ago, the app is like shut down. I mean, it's not shut down, but they basically, they just shut it down. You can't drive for them. So, but yeah, now, yeah, it'll be the same way during this storm. But like if it's just normal, like bad weather, rain, they'll pay you more to go out in that crappy weather, and which I don't mind during the day, but at night I have a hard time seeing. My eyes have gotten so bad at night. So, but it's nice to get that little bonus. You'll get like an extra $2 per delivery. Yeah, brutal meat diet, tongue in cheek. We get it. Yeah, Jennifer. That's a good way to put it. uh, I lived in San Diego or South Dakota. Let's say South Dakota for 5 years, and I've never seen ice like this in my life. Yeah, definitely South Dakota. Right, Jiffy? Uh, yeah, brutal in a positive way to us. Yeah. Yeah, I am behind the comments. Get it? Love your humor, Larry. Yeah. uh, yeah, it is brutal when you're a carbaholic, right? Trucking views. Yeah, I just, I see everybody else on YouTube. Carnivore diet's the greatest thing. I've been on carnivore 6,224 days. And I was there. I did that too. But when you're struggling, oh man, carnivore diet is brutal. And if I had Dr. Barry on here, I'd tell him the same damn thing. I would. I'd say, Dr. Barry, this is brutal. Big Vic, Larry, an inspiration to me and my family. Just in the fact that even when you fall, you get back up. I appreciate that, Big Big. Yeah, failure is part of victory. You got to fail. If you don't fail, you're not going to learn anything. And once you don't get back up, that's when you truly fail. Boy, such wisdom. Appreciate that, Big Big. 7 days, no carbs, no sugar, beef, butter, bacon, eggs, fish. 17 pounds down again. Child of nature. Awesome. Very cool. I don't recognize that name. New to the morning meeting, or maybe YouTube did the whammy on your handle. But congratulations again, right? All right, stick to it this time. Hey, Don, I enjoy watching you here from Tennessee. I will keep you in my prayers. Stay warm. Many, many blessings. Thank you, Don, very much. Another name I don't recognize. Guys, we got some new folks jumping in here. Nah, you say you enjoy watching, so you probably just haven't been in the chat, Don. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger in that chat. I love talking to you guys. Joyce, last night I dreamt I grabbed a brownie and I took a bite of it. But even in my dream, I stayed true. I spit it out. Really? Wow. Talk about discipline, Joyce. You guys want to hear a crazy dream I had last night? Really quick. Because, when somebody tells you about their dreams, sometimes it's like, oh gosh. Now, I had a dream. There was a huge egg and I picked it up and I could fly like Superman. For some reason, I had to throw it into the sun to cook it or something. Anyway, I was out in space, like near the sun, and it looked so real, like a movie, and it was awesome. And then I launched the egg into the sun, and it disappeared into it. And then I flew back, and that was it. That's all I remember. Weird, huh? Yes, my PCP. I'm 53. The symptoms started about 4 years ago after I almost died from COVID. The severe case could trigger early onset. Oh man, Brad. Brad, I don't know if you're a Christian, and I don't care. I love you either way, but I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and I'm gonna be praying for you. Okay, put you on my prayer list. Serious, pal. Appreciate you sharing that with us, man, and keep us updated. Right? Yeah, we got a lot of prayer warriors in here, and makes a difference. Bravo, child of nature. That's fantastic. Right, Michelle? Jennifer, I had to surrender my smoking addiction to God. I told him I don't have the strength. So if I need to quit, it's only by your power that I will be able to. And finally, I was able to quit. Awesome, Jennifer. I'm so glad you did. Praise him. Awesome. How many times am I going to say awesome in this stream? Awesome. That just tickles my insides, Jennifer. Very cool. I thought I sent the link, but maybe I messed it up. Try again. It's probably not going on the live chat, Charisse. But I'll tell you guys, you could always message me on Carnivore Quest at Facebook. Our Facebook page. You can PM me there or DM me. Joanne, Larry, I did the same thing with the States. Just crossed the border and looked around. Unfortunately, it was a Sunday evening. Yeah, you just dipped your toe across the border, right, Joanne? Wasn't it amazing? Got an American here in South Carolina and a Canadian. And we're sitting here chatting, right, Joanne? So glad you're here. Boy, my I don't know if you can hear it. My stomach is growling. Woo! This is like... If I put the mic up, you guys would hear it up to my belly. Sorry for the late reply, Larry. I had a phone call. I do not plan on starting a YouTube channel, but possibly sharing on Instagram. I'm too shy to be a YouTuber. I laugh out loud. Well, it's funny. You mentioned that, Jessica. I feel weird when I make content on Instagram. I'm very comfortable on YouTube. I feel like, I don't know. It's really strange. I feel like I'm in a stranger's house. You know what I'm saying? But like Laura Spath, Courtney Luna, they look so comfortable and yeah, it's a trip. Because really, Instagram content is more daily content. And that's almost what we do here on YouTube at times. Where like Laura Spath, she'll do her daily content on Instagram and I follow her. I know what the whole family's doing. But then her YouTube channel, she only puts out like a video every week, maybe, 4 videos a month, but YouTube or Instagram's more daily. And we've always done kind of the opposite. It's funny you said that though, because I'm shy on Instagram. It's funny. Well, wherever you decide to share it, you'll do great, Jessica. And I'll be watching. Do you follow us on Instagram, Jessica? Wow, we've been going an hour, y'all. An awesome morning meeting. And let's see where I'm at in the comments. 12:38. So, my gosh, I'm 22 minutes behind. So now we do the speed roll. I'm going to go through. If I see a question, I'm going to stop. Or if I see somebody new, I want to say hi. Yes, the same scale I mentioned, Ramtha. Okay, Terza, cool. Indoor walk-in place in front of the TV challenge. Yeah, Jen. I know you guys want to just see me get moving. I know. I got to strengthen my lungs. It's crazy during the summertime. We'd have a big load of dishes to do. We don't have a dishwasher, and I couldn't do the dishes without resting. Now I can because my breathing's improved that much. That's nuts, right? No way to live. Okay. Take out Cassie's mini trampoline. Start with 5 minutes a day for 3 days a week and work up. This can be a comfort. This was you can be in the comfort of this way. You can be in the comfort of your home. Oh my gosh, man. I don't know if I could do a trampoline right now, Terza. Isn't that crazy? You know what? I might bring it in the house. It's still in the box. I know exactly where it is in the garage. I might bring it in the house. And that Cassie would, she's more apt to get on it then too. But I wonder if it would hold me. I got to check the weight, the weight limits. Oh, I'm so big. I was so discouraged when the technicians had to help me off that, the cot or whatever that goes into the CT scan, because I could not get up because it was so narrow. I had nothing to put my hands on, and I was so embarrassed, discouraged, but at the same time, it really motivated me. I'm like, come on now, Larry, this is pathetic. That sounds like a good idea. Larry needs to get bouncing on that trampoline. Uh, I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna do that today, Terza. I'm gonna bring it in. Check it out. I admire the running. I'm not a runner, even when I was younger and fit. Yeah, I always found running boring, and I did a lot of it when I played basketball in high school. I could run 7 miles, not a problem, but I just, I never. My son Cody, he loves to run. Um, yeah, fast fuels. Everyone can also benefit from weightlifting. All right, I said I was in scan mode. Ah, we should have a dancing for exercise challenge and send you our videos. I'll see myself out. Laugh out loud. Oh man, yeah, we did that one year with the walking challenge. Well, I actually showed part of it at the beginning of the stream. Um, people would send in their videos, and I'd highlight them on YouTube. Yeah. You can even sit on the rebounder, Larry, and bounce your booty on it, and still get lymphatic pumping, but it can be very activating on your back, aggravating. So don't sit and bounce if your back is bad. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate that, T. I'm gonna bring after the stream. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna look at it. Uh, Carnivore for Christ. There are some awesome free indoor walking videos on YouTube. I put the gentle short videos on for my mom. Jersey, you're getting the MVP today. I love you, girl. The dolphin diet, right, Terry? uh, God knows what's in our carts. Oh man, I got to remember that one. Hey Sam, what's up? Hey Larry and Brutal fam. Thank goodness it's Friday. Just got on my work break. Larry, you still going to release a special Phil Wickman short? No rush or pressure. Yes, I actually have it. I have what I need to make this short, Sam, and I need to do that. Great to see you, man. I'm having trouble with you know how you see people. I did one where I said this is exactly what happened to me on the day I quit drinking, where the the background behind you disappears and you're like reacting to a video. It's the background remover. And I tried it on Instagram and man, it just does not work. I'm trying to figure out how to do that cleanly because I have so many videos like I want to react to. I'll figure it out though. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Lord help me. Wow. Ooh, excuse me, guys. If I hadn't muted that, you guys would have all been blown away. Ooh, that was a good sneeze. My back cracked. I think the longest dry fast I could do it is 8 hours Right, T. Lulu Boog is a warrior. Oh, okay. Hey, Scott, do you ever look up? Did you ever look up the pickled egg? Pickled egg, please, Magnum P icing. I did not, Scott. Let me take a photo of that. I watched Magnum PI with my sister. She loved that show when we were kids. I'll definitely check it out. Love Phil Wickman. Yeah, Betty. Sam was telling me about his one song, God is an Awesome God. You know, his cover of that song. And I found it. I listened to it. It's amazing. And I was gonna put out a little short for Sam. Hey Joseph, what's up? Well, Joe fell off the wagon. Ate several oatmeal cookies with icing. I hate that I fell in this way, or felt in this way. It's so easy to do. We just earlier had somebody say they had a couple of his wife's cookies. So you're not alone. You know, you're not alone, Joseph. That struggle bus is so brutal. Momentum, momentum, momentum. You got to get that momentum. Maybe give up the sardines, Joseph, and just eat tasty meat. Seriously, I'm not laughing at you because you had some cookies, but those sardines. Oof. Uh, Shellbell's going to get a new phone. All right, Shellbell. All right, let's see here. Glad your scans came back clear. God is so good. Yeah. Thanks, Joseph. For sure. All right. We're skimming. Kimmy. What's up, Kimmy? Way cool dream about superpower eggs. Right? It really was. It was so vivid and so real looking. It was crazy. Drax of the North, one of my favorite YouTube handles. What's up? October 21st, I decided to start walking daily. 10 minutes was all I could do. Today, my goal is 10,000 steps. Yesterday, I walked 25,000 down 20 pounds, and your lungs are in much better shape. So cool, Drax of the North. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Larry, reading Genesis has been interesting, especially the flood. I was wondering if you think people lived longer and were taller because of the abundance of more oxygen from the big trees pre-flood. Yes, I think before the flood, everything was different. That Trey Smith's Noah. Remember I told you about you watched the Nephilim. His 3-hour documentary on Noah's Ark is excellent, Sam. I don't know if you've watched that yet, but he goes into that very subject you're talking about. Yep. You know, that humans were definitely more sturdy, you know, living 300, 400, 500 years. Yes, I do believe that's the case. Wow, great job, Drax, right? Larry, I messaged you a couple of times on Messenger, but don't seem that I accepted, or at least not getting a reply. Huh. On Carnivore Quest Messenger, Terry? I'll have to check. I will definitely check, Terry. Terry, because I have two Facebooks. I have, my personal one, and then I have Carnivore Quest. And sometimes, like, I'll have Messenger on the other one, and people send me messages, and I don't get like a notification for them. So I definitely will. I'll check. Light Up the Darkness. I'm so glad I found your channel. This diet and workout is hard, but I know I can come here now and feel like I can't do it. When I feel like I can't do it, and be with like-minded people on the same journey. Well, I sure am glad you found us too. Light Up the Darkness. Very cool. And I love that YouTube handle. Light up the darkness. I dig it. Very cool. Betty at the office. Hey, Betty, how you? Great to see you. Drax, I'm contemplating buying a treadmill. Also, is the Devil's Tower in Wyoming proof of the giant trees pre-flood? I'm not sure, Sam. I love that you're looking into all that, Sam. Seriously, I dig it. I haven't had an Instagram in 5 years. I wonder if I would enjoy having it back again. Well, give it a try, Faust Fuels. If you do, follow Cassie and I, Carnivore.Quest. When I'm putting out a lot of YouTube shorts, I'll put them out on Instagram too. But the stories, I've never been good at doing daily stories. Like Laura Spath, she's excellent at doing them. Larry, that's why I thought about posting on Instagram, because it's a daily and I can do a picture with text instead of the whole video. I don't think I'm following you on Instagram, but I will now. Very cool, Jessica. Awesome. Yeah, I need to start doing the daily stories. I feel so self-conscious on Instagram. I do. It's weird. I'm gonna do mini trampoline too. All right, Kimmy. Have to go. Bye. All right, Sam. Hey, BioVader, what's up? Just stopped by to say hi, and it was good to hear the good news yesterday with the scan. Stay warm. All right, brother. Appreciate you stopping by. Good to see you. Very cool. All right, I'm skimming now, guys. I got to catch up. Hey, watch this. Or hey, watch this. God bless you. You too. All right. Everybody's bailing. I totally get it. Varia Blavariant. We have a heat wave in Australia. It was 118 degrees Fahrenheit the other day. We should share it and even out, right? All the way from Australia. Welcome. Question, Gigi. What's the profile pic for the public community on Facebook? Is it the one with the wolf? Our Facebook community? No. I think it's me and Cass, Gigi, but it's Carnivore Quest community. It's a private group. If that's what you're talking about, you just look that up. Yeah, Jessica, that is brutal. That heat. Yes, Carnivore Quest, I believe. I'll check it again and send a test. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm all caught up. Larry, for anyone else, if you're a Star Wars fan, check out Andor. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I want to check that out because I don't know if you've heard of the Critical Drinker. He's a movie critic on YouTube. I love his stuff. But yeah, he loves that show too, and he's very critical of most new Star Wars stuff. He says Andor is amazing, so I definitely want to check it out. But I got to get a Disney Plus. I canceled that a while back because all the stuff they were putting out was garbage. But I'll probably get it for like a month and then binge watch it. So, all right, guys. Let me get a drink of water here. Excuse me. Well, hour and 20 minutes. What a meeting. Y'all have a great day, okay? And if everything goes right, I'll see you at 11:55 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll have the members on to say hi to everybody. As long as we don't get hit by the storm and lose internet or power, we'll see you then, okay? Make some good choices today, y'all. Love you. Later.